After experiencing great pains of their pasts, the heroes pressed on to face the horrors of the now. The Lady's Whisper waited, gesturing towards another series of pipes, this time directed to head through the pipes rather than yet another door. The heroes were careful to tie off a rope and take their time. The pipes led to a subterranean swamp, quite reminiscent of the fog fen far above. And once feet were firmly planted within the sickly haze therein, the heroes were set upon by monstrous jewels. Before long, another long-standing foe revealed themselves, and Volok appeared amidst the morass. He spouted invocations of futility and oblivion, seeming to have lost composure most permanently. And Barrow cast a spell to stoke such flames and cemented his madness, pushing his lost vanity and ego to levels of self-obsessed inaction.
Hey there, creatures and denizens of the North. We have a favor to ask of you. We want you to go out there and tell one friend about our shows. Word of mouth is so important for a grassroots network like ours, and each and every one of you can help a new listener find us just by mentioning one of our shows to a friend, a DM, or some rando in the streets that looks chill. We'd also like to remind you that we've got a free public Discord where some of our most dedicated fans hang out at unchartednorth.com/Discord. We'd love to hear from you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Bring it on! And if you really like what we do, you can help us create these shows and get some cool other rewards while doing it at patreon.com/unchartednorth. That's it! Enjoy the show, baby!
So I've been thinking a lot lately just because I personally need vacations. People that can just Sigma grind set their way through work forever amaze me, and you have my respect, but I just that's not for me, dog. That's not for me. And so I was thinking the other day of like where I want to go after this year's busy season at work. And I started thinking, you know, like obviously Canada's at the top of the list. Just come visit y'all. And also, you know, it's beautiful up there and I do enjoy it. But if there was somewhere that we could all go as a group, like what would be like the top of that list? And I know that we would have to go, if it's in the northern hemisphere, we'd have to go during the winter for James in most countries just to not perish and melt because he's such a sweetie.
We could go to the southern hemisphere in the winter as well, though.
No. But wouldn't it be like?
But they have winter.
No, okay, sorry, December. You know what I meant, smartass. I don't do the intro banter. Scoot, help me, me. Scoot, what do I do?
Scotty the Zoo, sweep in here. Come on.
Okay, let me just take control.
I need a professional
right now.
Thank you, please get me out of here.
Because I already got the answer. Orlando, Florida.
Are you a real Disney adult?
Volcano Bay. Hey,
Absolutely.
Volcano Bay, which is a Universal Studios water park. It is the sickest water park in the world. And tiki themed water roller coasters, crazy river, lazy river, huge slides, bartenders, cabanas, and pretty fucking decent food. Okay? There is literally something for everyone. And you go in shoulder season, so it's not that hot.
The thought of James in some flip-flops and some shorts at a water park is the most outrageous thing I've ever imagined.
I'm realizing Scott doesn't know me at all.
No.
Scott was like, where do I want to go? And everyone else could just pretend to be happy for my sake.
No. Trust me. There is no way you would have a bad time with me at Volcano Bay. It's a guarantee.
I have no doubt that it would be fun and lit, but it does seem very Scoot oriented, and the rest of us would just be like riding.
Like, I would argue that no one but Scoot wants to go to Orlando in this group.
I want to go like the water park. The water park sounds fun as hell to me, but yeah,
it's the water park. It's just where it is. Anyways,
God.
have fun with all your wrong answers now.
Well, you did definitely save me there, so I guess I'll pat you on the back.
I was thinking that we would all love to go to Japan.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
I think we'd all appreciate some wicked ass Japanese food and Mount Fuji. I'd do a hike with James up Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
Why not? Doesn't have to be wicked hot. Nice cool temperature at the right time of year. I think Japan would be awesome. We'd even though I'm not a big Nintendo fan, we'd all have a great time at Nintendo World. I'd love to hit the Studio Ghibli.
Also in Orlando.
Yeah.
He's right.
Go
He's
away,
not
buddy
wrong.
Barber. No, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants what you're selling, old man.
Unbelievable. Close the trench coat, okay?
It's weird that you wear that to every recording.
What is it with you and the duster, man?
Oh, man. Yeah, so Japan's my vote. I think that's a winner.
I think Japan was up there, but I think Korea, particularly North Korea, would be a lot of fun. The ultimate escape room,
Great
the
old
first
time.
thing we ever did together.
Oh, no.
But no, serious answer, it would be either Korea or Japan. I think Europe could be fun as hell as well, but yeah, I think just in terms of food, it'd either be Spain or Korea for me.
Spain. Oh, yeah, I've heard Spain. I actually heard Spain and Portugal are awesome.
Yeah.
Though they can be quite hot. But I've heard they're very reasonably priced and very great time.
Yes.
Everyone's super friendly, super generous.
If we have any listeners in that area, if you get your hands on
Tickets to Orlando.
727 brand cigarettes, aka the premium North Korean cigarettes, send me a pack.
That worked a lot better with the
Respect.
point at the camera that all the listeners
Yeah.
didn't see.
With the
Yeah, you can do
glasses,
that.
the hair blown out. Oh yeah, no,
sunglasses
it's right now. It is a vibe.
Oh.
My initial thought was like a bike tour through Italy, but
Oh,
now
that'd be
that
sick.
two of us are sober, I'm thinking a rambling through England. So, you start
I
off
was
the day
about
at
to
a
say
pub,
that.
you finish the day at a pub. It's like a nice chill walk. The elevation's pretty minimal. The sights are beautiful, and it's dirt cheap.
See, I was thinking something very similar, like more centered around Scotland, very temperate climate, a lot of hills to walk up. We got the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August. I know Freeman loves his comedy. I love the UK comedy as well. Glastonbury's in August as well for Scott to go down to a festival. That's not too far down. Somerset, I think.
You'd have a hard time tearing me away from any of those crumbling castles and abbeys and stuff too. I just could stand around them all day long. They're so cool.
Yeah, I really, really want to go to not just Edinburgh, but the fucking architecture around Glasgow is awesome.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Both cities are really beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever said it on the podcast here, but I went to Ireland and Belgium last summer, and I just couldn't get enough of the Irish, like the old 900-year-old ruins, it just blew my mind. couldn't get enough of them. We went to the Isle of Inisherin, which is very famous. It's a tourist trap, but like it's very famous. And if anyone's seen the Banshees of Inisherin, the Martin McDonagh film, it's all filmed on there, and it's absolutely beautiful. And the first time I actually was like, you start in this little tiny town, we got a pint, rented some bikes, we're like cycling through the town and these rickety things. And the first sight that I had of the low walls that are all over these islands, that were like, you know, people were with their hands were digging stones out of the ground and building these walls, and they're everywhere. And they're just like lined up in all these like kind of like, not mazes, but like, you know, just like, there's just like, what's the word? Oh, I want to say concentric, but like, you know, they're just like evenly spaced sections and stuff, and they're everywhere, and there's just so many, and they're so old. And the first sighting that I had, I just stopped my bike and I like practically wept. I don't know what it was. It was overwhelming. Something hit me, and I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it's just a wall, you know, but it was so cool to just be around it. I'm obsessed with that shit.
Oh, that's how I felt at the Grand Canyon. Like, I have to get out in nature. Like, old buildings, it's very cool. I do love old buildings, but it'll never hit me the way like nature just stacking things does. Like,
yeah, fair. That's fair.
Kind of the opposite of a wall.
Have I told you about the crazy river?
God damn it.
Now that'll make you cry. And the drop slides that are like being waterboarded.
Why is Scott on this podcast?
speaking of Orlando, here we are in the sewers of the Gauntlet.
That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent.
Swamp, dude.
More like a really the lazy river when it's shut down and it's just starting to smell like all the people that got left behind. Let's get into the game. Volok has gone on some self-indulgent losing his mind rant about the end and the oblivion and the submission to her, and how he's gonna do it and you all need to do it, and it started as soon as he entered, but it's been exacerbated by the natural one that he rolled on Barrel's Flames of Ego spell, which is bonkers. And he is fascinated kind of with his own speech right now, and he's standing in a stagnant time zone cast by Ruff. We are still in initiative order. We're at the top of round 5 as he has continued his rant, and you have noticed that he still has the ochre lens within his swarming body. And yeah, you think that this lens with its strange powers of like, what are the words that it has here for it? I think it's lassitude, and like kind of sadness, and has overwhelmed him. But it's the top of round 5 with Raphael, and Volok is still fascinated by this spell. Cam, did you say there's like flames like flickering around him, like non-damaging flames continually?
There's aesthetic flames that kind of like make him feel even more important. Just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Edgelord.
Yeah. James, what does Ruff do?
Ruff looks to his compatriots, a little bloodied from the first part of that combat. Are we ready?
Barrel will waggle the staff. Oh, just a moment. We have a little bit more time of him behaving like this. Allow me to at least attempt to mend some of those wounds.
Thank you, Barrel.
Ruff will delay.
Nice.
Ruff will delay. Okay, Barrel.
What round did I cast that? Was that round 3? Yeah, okay.
I think so. Yeah, the rounds listeners got kind of messed up. So for some reason they started later, and I didn't notice it until like round 6, which should have been round 3. So I've backed it up. We're in round 5 right now. I think.
Okay. Harold looks the most beat up, and so we'll get a level 3 heal from Barrel's Staff of Healing. Here is the flat check. Oh, that's a natural 1. That fails. Stupefy. Yep. I have one last hero point. Let's do it. 17. That'll go through. So 3d8 plus 24. for 39 healing to Harold.
Oh, thank you.
Single action. Did I battle medicine Nick? Yes, I did. I battle medicine Nick and Ruff.
Yep, me and Nick.
It would help if, Harold, if you can come over here, I can help you a little more.
It's not my turn.
You shush. And actually, you'll heal for 1 more for the holy prayer beads and plus 2 more from the staff of healing. So that would be 42. Excuse me. Sorry, I have a lot going on over here.
There's a lot going on.
And that will be. That's the end of my first turn of this.
I will step back into the order.
You wasn't even your turn yet. You can't have delayed.
What?
Oh, did you delay from the previous round?
Yep.
Okay, last episode. I was like, what the fuck? It was Ruff's turn. Okay, stepping
I delayed.
back.
Just because it's been a week.
Yeah, well.
Oh, long delay, man.
So yeah, you can't. That's against the rules.
Steps. Exploit vulnerability. Hostile action?
I don't think so.
I think it's just a lot of looking.
Yeah, it's a mental action. So you're not like, you're just trying to figure out what the vulnerabilities are. So
Fail. Well, what can I do with 1 more action right now?
you can ready a single action with 2 actions.
Yes, but I already took 2 actions.
Oh, you did. You moved.
You want to draw anything, like a healing potion for Nick or something?
Guidance.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
not
one.
a tattoo, but I will guidance. On Barrel.
Perfect.
Yeah, heal us up.
You gotta
baby.
do a flat check because you normally don't cast spells, but you are stupefied.
Okay, here we go. Oh, success. Oh, well, here you go.
All right.
Guidance.
And on who? Sorry.
Barrel.
Barrel. Okay. Ba-bum. Guys. Okay, that's your turn. Nirkaj.
Are we ready now?
No.
I am if you are.
Just 1 more moment.
Everybody relax. Let's get ready for this. We only have 1 more shot right now.
Okay, nickel delay.
Nick will delay. Rough further delays.
So I'm told.
Okay. Will save coming in from Volek with a 31 against your stagnant time.
Success.
Okay, and he will, I just take another step forward, and he continues his rant. Do not bother tending your wounds. The time is come for all of us. Submit to the decay, to the oblivion.
Okay, that's very nice.
Do you think he practiced this?
No, it's right off the top of his mini heads.
Raphael, we delayed to your next turn. Continue to delay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will continue to delay, but pop in as soon as Barrel's done.
Okay.
Okay, Beryl is going to cast Clear Mind on herself from the staff to attempt to reduce that stupefied.
Okay.
That'll succeed, and then I give you a counteract check.
Okay. So flat check's
25 for the counteract.
25 for the counteract. Oh, shoot. What was the DC on this before? I got to go back and find it. No, that's okay. It's a few rooms ago.
Well, that's just one of the 2 stupefied.
Was it in the second room with that Barrel got it? Or was it, I think it was in the second room.
It was the first and the second. I'm stupefied too, so I don't.
Oh, you're stupefied 2. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, one was from a previous combat, and one is from
okay.
the room.
Gotcha.
What combat
Okay.
did I
And
get stupefied from?
I don't remember. I'm trying to find it.
because they normally wouldn't just stack, right? Something has to just get you stupefied 2. So if you're stupefied 2, then you would have critically failed something probably.
Yeah, I don't remember critically failing anything, but
Oh, then you'd just be stupefied 1 if they don't stack. So you're stupefied 1 going into that room.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the DC for the room?
The DC, it looks like it is going to be a sweet 32.
Okay. So that would have just done it for this turn if it was two ranks lower. So that would mean that I can now remove the stupefied for just a moment while I do battle medicine on Harold.
Okay, so you're just
It's worth
temporarily
a try.
like, reducing it or whatever. Yeah. Suppressing it.
Yep.
Okay, and that's everything?
Yep. Heal for 52, Harold.
Oof.
Oof. All right. Nice. Did you guidance yourself when you were doing all that stuff on yourself?
Oh, no, I didn't, but the 26 wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
But yeah, that's everything.
That's it, Raphael. You're up.
Okay, rough.
Here we go.
Having delayed for no reason. Hunkers down, and first action, cast Sure Strike on himself.
Okay.
And then with his next two actions, he will Blink Charge. This is one of his new 5th level spells.
Ooh.
He propels himself through the fabric of time. So I teleport to a space adjacent from an enemy. He will pop up behind Volok.
Oh, the strange swampy mist is also difficult terrain to your teleport. No, it isn't. That's ridiculous.
Is space-time difficult terrain?
Yeah,
'Cause
it is, yeah.
He
Do you think
teleports
it's-
through space and or time.
Do you think it's simple terrain space-time?
Don't be ridiculous, James. Of course it's complicated.
He said it was fabric of time, and it's silk.
It's so sleek.
Oh.
Just like that water park.
All right, so that is a... First one is a 30. Second one is a 32 against Volok.
Okay, 30 and 32 both are regular hits.
Okay, that will be 11 points slashing, 10 points force, and 2 points of electricity. As Ruff just appears and takes a huge slice into Volok's back.
Amazing. Are you still in Arcane Cascade too? Is that where your lightning's coming from, or?
Yep, he is.
Okay, wicked. Awesome.
That doesn't go away until combat ends, or I choose to change the damage.
So you blink up, you Sure Strike, blink up, and swing. And when you succeed, you blink back, or you just arrive there and that's it.
No, he just lands there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good spell. Little force damage on top. Awesome. And he's ready for a flanking position. Harold, you're up.
Okay, here's a question. Can Harold reach inside Volok's body? Just snatch out that lens?
We're looking at some disarm options here. As much as he's not actually like holding it and manipulating it, like I've also got into some not part of the adventure stuff. So yeah, to reach in there, you know, you're probably gonna have to try and disarm from the swarm, and you know you're gonna run the risk of the swarm biting at you probably. Well, I don't know if Harold would know that, but anyone who saw what happened to to Physic definitely knows that.
Okay, so Harold is going to, now that it's a new round, exploit vulnerability again.
Okay. Try and up the ante here.
Come on. 37.
Critical success.
Hell yeah.
Now
Nice.
we're fucking talking. Okay.
Actually, is that a critical success? Why does it say the DC is 27? But for me, it's higher. Hold on. That's weird. It shouldn't be, actually. I don't know why it's automated that way. The DC is not 27. It's 32.
Well, that is okay. So it's just a success.
Yep.
I'm going to pick Mortal Weakness. Because I get attack against, like, that's... Because it's a swarm, it'll give me the ability to attack against the swarm with the cleaver. Well. Right?
Not well put, but, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can attack this swarm anyway. Doesn't matter with a cleaver. Like, what are you exposing here? You have in front of you, no? The weakness of what?
Yeah, the area attack.
Yeah, okay. So, Volok basically, as a swarm, has weakness to area damage and splash damage. So, you're able to exploit one of those. He doesn't have like resistance per se to. Oh, sorry. Actually, he does have resistance 8 to physical damage. And he has resistance to mental damage 10 as well. So you would learn all these things basically, but then you just get to choose one. So you are choosing to afflict with the weakness of area damage, correct?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going to use my second action to step forward. Stride forward.
Okay. Stride forward.
Full complement, moving only 10 feet. And then let's talk about trying to grab this fucking thing out of there.
Yeah, so disarm, which is an athletics check versus my reflex DC. And effectively, you're only going to get it in one go if you get a critical success.
And it's athletics?
Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking do it.
If you succeed, you get like a bonus to further attempts, basically.
Okay. I'm going for it. Because Harold targets in on Volok. And the rage is building inside him. He's just been allowing Volok to be in the presence, like spitting this fucking hubris from the far end of the room as they took down these chuls. And he just sees this moment of utter weakness where he believes that he can potentially just reach in there and fucking grab this thing. That's a 2 on the die for an 8, for a 20. Now,
No.
hero point, because I want to fucking make this happen. We're going for a fucking critical right now. Let's go. Shout out Orlando. 7 on the die for a 25.
That's a fail. Yeah, that's a fail.
That's what you get for calling the name Orlando. It'll let you down, just like that city.
Unless it's Orlando Bloom.
So he reaches in there, and all these bugs are fucking flying all over the place and probably nibbling on his hands, and he just cannot get a hold of this thing.
No, we cannot. And you reach in basically to try and swipe it, and you can't quite grasp it. And
Yep.
as you pull your hand out, you realize that many of these leeches and cockroaches and spiders have started to just like cover you, and they are all over you, and they're going to start doing persistent damage on you.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I knew that was coming, but I thought maybe we could have a cool moment.
You tried to, and I still made it cool by making you in danger.
Oh yeah, hey, I love it. Hey, I'm here for it. I am here
Bunch
for
of
it.
cool dudes having a good time.
Just a couple of cool dudes on their lazy river rafts. Can you sip a PBR on the lazy river in Orlando?
No, you got to finish it before you get in there because you would spill that in a second. It fucking rips.
On the lazy
feel like
river?
Michael Phelps.
The lazy river rips? What's the crazy river do?
Oh, there's a crazy river and a lazy river.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta take shots on the crazy river.
You want to get in on the crazy river. You have a pina colada on the shore, and then you go in the crazy river, maybe barf it up, I don't know, and then you get back in there.
That's how they keep the river full.
Oh my God. This sounds like a terrible time. Near Kosh, it's your turn. Harold, take 20 persistent damage and roll me a recovery check.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these things just start biting you relentlessly.
But your circulation will be amazing.
3.
3, fail. Near Kosh, what do you got?
Nirkaj takes a step forward and starts us stabbing.
Stride forward, yeah. Can't step. Just technicality.
Freeman, you know what I mean. Roll cool, man.
Come on, man.
33 to hit.
33 will hit.
21 damage, 17 piercing, 4 sonic.
Okay. Only some of that seems to go through as it resists the physical part of the damage.
Well, that's not ideal, so he'll stab again with a natural 1.
Oh boy, I wish I had a...
Before he gets close, he'll notice a leech and go, ah! And then
I've seen Stand By Me. Get me away from this thing.
I actually haven't.
Have you not?
Nah, I missed the boat on that one. I've seen too many
Phil.
parodies of it at this point.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, that's your turn. Step, stab,
That's
stab.
my turn.
All right, it is now Volok's turn, who seems to suddenly begin to mend as wherever he's been struck at, like these these swarm starts to refill itself, and any slashes away or voids left in just kind of recompile, and you've made some hostile actions. So he snaps out of his fascination, although at a pretty inopportune moment to be almost surrounded here. He is going
Will save.
to roll a will save. 33.
You good?
And he will.
You do still have to spend 2 actions, I think.
I thought the fascinated broke.
It's only against the people who have attacked, I believe, from the initial reading of it. But
Double check. Roll back the tape.
It's red light becomes fascinated with itself for 1 round. It must spend at least 1 action on its turn in a daunting display of arrogance or overconfidence. Using actions that include such a display, such as using perform to show off, count towards this requirement. Same as success. You can't act hostile towards a creature until that creature acts hostile towards the target.
Okay.
Spend 2 actions on his turn. So I don't know.
Becomes fascinated with itself for 1 round. As success, but the duration is 1 minute. As failure. Okay.
Hang on, let's check Reddit.
It sounds like it still has to use those 2 actions, but its final action could be a hostile action against Herald or Rough. But that seems real OP for a 5th level spell.
It does. Normally, something like this is like so long as they are fascinated, this effect continues. The fact that it doesn't allow me to have a continual check, even though I rolled a natural 1 originally, the fact that there's no continual check and nothing else to break it, if it's just 1 full minute of wasting 2 actions, that's bonkers. It is incapacitation, but usually that doesn't mean it's like quite that powerful. Because fascination itself is usually the conditions end. So fascinated, the condition ends if a creature uses hostile actions against you or your allies. Feel like it's fair to say that's what breaks it, even if it doesn't seem to specify that. Again,
It definitely doesn't specify that.
definitely doesn't specify that. Yeah.
I'm on AON, and it does not give you an out at all.
No.
Unless,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's attacked you, then
Yeah.
maybe, but
Yeah.
well, then you still only have the 1 action. For that whole
Oh,
minute.
you know what? I think I'm going with I'm making the rule that it's breaking now. I'm just going to do it because
that's fine.
it is too much, and it's fascinated first before the taunting display kind of thing. And it's just the duration increases. So, we're just going to go with it. It's going to be more interesting for everyone because he will now, let's see, I think I can step. Because you're basically, we keep saying it's muck and stuff. You're actually just in you're out in muck, but you're also in shin high kind of water. And Volek is able to move faster here. I don't know if anyone really remembers this or if it was really obvious for the few times we've seen him. He moved very slow on land, but he has a swim speed, but he's a swarm. So, I feel like his swarm just, is, holding him up in the water and is just glides him across, and suddenly the swarm of him just wraps around Raphael.
Which Rough? Because there are 3 of him currently.
Heyo. Suck it, Barn.
Mirror image doesn't create, multiple images in separate squares. They are, flittering images in the same square.
So it's like an AoE fireball type of thing.
Right. So if he was targeting you specifically, he might target the wrong one. But in this case, he's entering your space and forcing you to do a reflex save.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, buds.
34.
34 is success. And you will take... not much, actually. You're going to take a 3 piercing damage and 6 poison damage as the swarm just starts to bite all around you. And since that's 2 actions, I'll go ahead and just do that one more time. Roll me another reflex. Just gonna continue trying to consume you. Oblivion is yours now, and I am its deliverer. No, he doesn't do that part, but
I'm slightly Arnold on it.
I did a little bit Arnold.
That's
Yeah.
a 22. I'm going to hero point
Okay.
for a 30.
30 is another success. So you will take 4 piercing and oh shit, that was terrible. And 2 poison on top of that. I didn't do good on that at all. And that's gonna be Volok's turn though. He's committing to what's going on here. And it's Barrel's turn at the top of the order.
All right. Beryl is going to cup her hands together, forming a small tunnel, and then frostbite on the creature. Success on the stupefy check, and I need a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude save. Frostbite is a. Okay, it's a. Okay.
Yeah,
Fortitude.
you don't like that?
Fortitude. 30.
That is a success. You'll take 7 points of cold damage.
Okay, 7 cold.
And the last action will aid Nick.
Okay, preparing to aid Nick. Raphael.
What are my options being ensconced by a swarm? It's been a while.
You can just
You
walk
can
out.
still smash and just walk out, or smash.
You, yeah, you can't attack in because you don't have a reach of 0. I don't think so. I think you have to get out to attack, but you can just freely walk out. It's not very often you have like just a 1 square swarm, so it's kind of awkward.
Okay. Fuck beans.
Oh, Ruff rolled a will save on his own stagnant time. You can dispel that, you know.
I can, but I don't have to. Yeah, okay, so he will stride out 5 feet, provoking if that provokes.
Okay, yeah, there's no reactions.
What does Ruff think a grab will do against this? Is it just gonna, like, poof and swarm away?
There's not much to grab onto other than, leeches and stuff. You just saw Harold put his hand in and try and grab something. He just got covered in the shit, so probably not much.
Okay, he'll just strike out with the longsword then.
Okay,
That's a 38 to hit.
38 hits.
17 points slashing, 2 points electric.
Okay, yeah, you can feel the physical being resisted as you go. That's your turn.
Yep, that's all 2.
Okay, Harold, you're gonna have to roll against this stagnant time too, I think.
Well, I will when I step in, right?
No, you're already in it. It's the orange one.
I thought the orange one was the color.
No, I don't know what that is.
That was the light that was glowing off of Volok.
Okay, so will save.
Yep,
Natty 20.
you're good.
Steps forward into flanking. Is there anything I can do to get rid of the bugs that are on me?
You can spend an action to try and wipe them off, and then lower your the flat check for the DC if you want.
What if I dunk myself in the water?
Yeah, if you want to drop prone.
Yeah, 100%. I drop prone until the bugs are off me, and then I kip up.
I no. Again, it's just going to lower the DC. It's not going to guarantee they're just gone. It's the same with if you're persistent fire, you can jump into the water, but it doesn't guarantee that it's just gone right away unless you're definitely submerged.
Understood.
Yeah.
Is dropping prone a free action?
Yes.
So, free action drop into the
Or is
water.
it- oh no, it's a single action. No, it's a single.
Damn
action.
it.
Sorry.
Okay. Fuck it then. So, I'm just gonna strike out with the fucking cleaver.
Okay.
Flanking.
Weighing the options. Going for the classic.
37 to hit. Off guard.
Hit.
That is a 20.
Okay. 20 damage. You're exploiting the area damage, which is basically overriding the fact that it's resisting physical damage. And you are tossing on some bleed, because apparently he's not immune to bleed.
Even roaches can bleed.
Bugs dripping off him.
And then I strike out again. Map -4, 28 to hit.
28 to hit will hit flanking.
Yeah, bitch. 18.
All right. Same deal. 18 all goes all the way through. Not too bad at all. Near Kaj.
Wait,
Oh, Harold, take 20 more persistent piercing.
I take... And I roll an 18, baby.
Nice. Get that and stone, don't forget. You're resisting some.
Right.
Did it automatically for you.
Good, because I'm dumb.
Duncan,
It's me.
tell us about your donuts.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before. Not ever. Is Beryl going to be able to aid me if I move?
Yeah, I just have to be within 30 feet.
Well, yeah, there you go. Basically, it's one action, and then Beryl gets to spend a reaction to choose what that aid's going to be.
Okay. Not a lot of options for old Nicky boy right now, except stabbity stab.
Okay.
So he's gonna take a 10 or 5-foot stride to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about doing an intimidating strike, but yeah, I'm actually just gonna do a stab for a 33,
33 will hit.
21 damage.
Okay. Resisting some of that. Anything else? Another stab?
I'm really sore, and I don't want to have to lose an action next time.
Beryl would aid you with nature for telling you to use bludgeoning against all the roaches and stuff. You might do more damage, and that would give you, if I succeed, which very good chance, I think gives, because I'm a master, gives you a +3.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and roll that. Oh, 24.
And I rolled a 25.
24 in you're aiding to strike, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not really going to help. Go ahead and roll the attack.
It was a 25.
25. Okay. Yeah, and I think in that moment you realize, Beryl, with your failure, you can learn from the failure, and it's the bludgeoning's actually not going to make a difference. So like you instructed him, but it didn't help out, and you're like, oh shoot, that was not a bad idea, but like it's not going where you want it to.
Gotcha.
That brings us to Volok, who will roll the will save. Will's mending himself. Will save, go. Ooh, 21.
That's a fail. You are slowed 1 this round.
Okay. He will then go ahead and he's gonna cast a spell. Go ahead and get some reactor strikes in there, please.
27.
27 misses.
33.
You're not. Are you flanking? You're not flanking from here, are you?
Nope.
No, I'm not.
No. Yeah. 33 will hit.
Not a crit, eh?
Not a crit, I'm afraid.
You have to be 38. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm tempted to throw my last hero point. But all it's killed 2 PCs already. That's 17 slashing, 2 electric.
Okay. All right, 11 going through in total, and let's see here. We're gonna get cone attack off. So this cone of magical vermin just belches forward out of Volok. We've seen him do this before, I'm pretty sure. It just like bursts towards Harold and spreads out, hitting Nick, goes even further, like almost encompassing the most of the southern portion of this cavern that you're in, even going towards Beryl. I need everyone to roll a reflex save. We get Beryl.
28.
Okay, that's a fail. Harold.
35.
Success. Near Kaj.
34.
34 is a success. Okay, so 28 points of damage to Beryl, and then 14 to the rest of you. Is like everything just jumps out and bites and stings and starts hitting everyone. and like biting into your skin, and then it all sort of magically fades away. However, Beryl, you are sickened one as this as the swarm disappears. Yeah, something about the toxin of this room just starts to seep into you as it opens little tiny wounds on you, and you're not feeling so hot. But that's gonna be Volok.
Oh, Harold, though,
No.
as this is happening, flashes the amulet's abeyance, and
finally.
will remove 12 from the 14 he was taking, and weather
Nice.
that vermin storm.
Okay, very good. Volok takes 4 piercing or persistent bleed, which is none at all. So shakes off the bleed. And Beryl, you're up.
All right. Go ahead and cast a crushing ground at the worm that walks. I need a reflex save. I succeed on my stupefied check.
Save 30.
That is a success, so you'll take half of 35.
Okay, not too bad at all, actually. Resists most of it. It looks
Yep.
like. So I take 9.
Oh, I forgot that I can do my overwhelming power next time.
Next time, I don't remember what that is, but next time, anything else from you?
I just need to make sure, is this one action or 2 actions? It is 1 action. Beryl will leech some of the energy off of these shrubs right over here for
Okay.
healing
Yeah.
for 16 and regaining a focus point.
Nah, I love that. What's it called? Floral restoration? It's a wicked ability.
Pardon
I
me,
love it.
beautiful ferns, but may I borrow some of your energy? And then you see a spirit bomb forming over her head.
Oh, jeez, you think I have any to spare down here? This place is toxic as fuck. Raphael, it's your turn. What do you get?
Natural 1 on the will save, so
Oof.
he is slowed 2. So I'm going to use that last hero point.
Okay.
That's a 28, so that's a meet to beat, so he's success.
Okay.
So he pulls his hand together, his free hand from the blade, and electricity starts to jump across as he casts Shocking Grasp at 4th level.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Natural 20 for a 38 to hit.
Yeah, baby.
No.
Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Did you spell strike this?
No, this is just a Shocking Grasp.
Oh, are you not recharged? Okay.
No, he's not recharged.
Okay. Oh.
That is 70 points of electricity damage.
Wow, wee
As
wow.
Ruff just like palm strikes where Volok's heart should be, and thunder
Jesus
just erupts
Christ.
out of it.
Boom. Just so many of this swarm just start flying all over the place. And it's just like you leave this gaping hole in his like forearm as it slowly starts to knit back together. And it smells of just like burnt bugs and leeches now. It's even more. Everyone roll me a fortitude. No. Okay, that's awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, he follows those 2 actions up with a single strike from the longsword with a 36 to hit.
Okay. Normally that would be a map -5. 31 still hits.
Is Shocking Grasp an attack?
It's a spell attack roll, yeah. So
Oh, it is a spell attack.
that still hits.
17 slashing to electric again. That is the 3rd time I've got 19 damage.
It's amazing. Okay, you smash into Volok, and there's almost like you zap him, swing at a weak point in his swarm, and there's almost nothing left to him, but he's still maintaining this awkward humanoid form. Harold.
Is Volok undead?
No.
Bitch. Okay. So
Will save.
Yeah, we'll save.
Harold is gonna throw an intimidating glare at this little motherfucker.
Okay.
Need a will save first there, bud, please.
Oh, sorry. Okay. 24.
Fail. You are slowed 1, so you only have 2 actions.
I fucking hate what's going on here right now.
Okay, I will dispel it. That's all. That's all you have to say is, "Hey, Ruff, get rid of this shit."
You can leave it up. I had things I wanted to do, and it's all falling apart.
If I remember correctly, the intimidation doesn't work because it's multiple creatures, so it's immune to mental effects.
Is that true, Freeman?
He has something called Swarm Mind. And yes, he's immune to mental effects.
Okay. I feel like we knew that already. So, Harold becomes slightly slowed, and he just looks at this creature and he says, "This is your last stand, you motherfucker, and this is for every member of Otari and every member of our party that's fallen to your disgusting hands, and you will not leave this rank place, and Nimbleoth will never know your name." And we'll strike out with the cleaver. 39 to hit.
You strike out just after Ruff sweeps some of the swarm away, and you just go into this speech and swing the cleaver to what you can see remaining, and the whole what is left of the swarm absolutely just disperses. It discorporates specifically because upon death, this is what happens to a worm that walks. It discorporates, and all of these leeches and spiders and cockroaches just start they fall into the water, and what can start swimming away in every direction you can think of. Roll me an esoteric lore.
Wish I had a hero point just in case. Natural 1. I knew it was going to happen. I had a fucking feeling. That's a 21.
Why did you jinx yourself, bud?
Because I knew it. I knew it before I rolled it. I knew it. I felt it in my fucking cojones.
You swing down and you finally discorporate the swarm of Volok, and you see everything going in a different direction, and then you just feel this sense of it's done. It's done. But it's still your turn. Any more actions?
I pick up the fucking lens.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. So the lens plops into the water. You reach down and just grab it. Nirkaj, roll me an occultism.
An occultism. That's gonna go well. 5.
I
don't think we've had that low of a skill roll in a very long time.
I didn't see that coming.
With a solid 5 on the die.
Basically just a flat check. Ruff, Barrel, roll me occultisms.
Oh, it's over for you. I got a 19.
Okay.
28.
Yeah, you have achieved victory. The swarm, it spreads in different directions, and you're all quite sure that you have effectively parted the swarm, and it cannot be recombined again. Volok is defeated. Finally. Since near the end of Book 1, you've been wondering where and how to defeat that creature. The creature that killed Physic and Gilda.
Yep. Ruff spits on one of the bugs that's swimming away. He's so mad at this fucker.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Did you leave anything behind besides the lens?
No, he was barren. Despite the artwork, like before, he's not even any clothes on this point. He's just a swarm with the lens floating inside. He's got nothing.
The camera pans up. Harold's holding the lens. Behind him, a banner saying "Mission Accomplished" waves. Fool me once. Fool me once, you can't fool me again.
Can we pull from stuff we would have heard from other members of the party?
Regarding what?
Volok, specifically?
You never really understood much. There was one point when I gave you some worm that walks information, but Volok is a worm that walks and is a unique creature for this adventure, so is effectively the same DCs of a worm that walks, which is like a level 14 creature, something like that. So the DCs are quite higher than normal for this level. So you never really learned much about what the creature is capable of doing, other than what you've seen.
In episode 78, we specifically learned that if the swarm escapes, Volok can reform.
Yeah.
Who was there for that?
Tulok. And Ruff has fought Volok with Tulok, I think.
Episode 78. What was that episode called? And where were we? Where was this encounter? Was this the first encounter?
This is inside a machine as a swarm of leeches and cockroaches.
This is the one with
Tulok tries to shake him down, and the swarm escapes.
That's when Gilda died, though.
That's when Gilda died. No.
Gilda died in previous episode, 77.
Gilda died by Volok after he got out of the machine.
Yeah, in 77. So in 78, when Tulok's investigating the machine, this is what he learns.
Oh, okay. We must have done like a, can I do a retroactive one? Okay.
Well, I think he learned this from Jafaki. So it said, my notes say Volok escapes and reforms. He thanks Tulok, coughs a bunch, confirms that Belcora has returned and is his mistress, and that Volok knew he was just a tool from her, and that Jafaki is a tool of his, threatens the party's lives because we have interrupted him for a second time, and raises his arms and extends himself as a thinning swarm. Inside of his chest is colorful geometry. This is Gilda's episode. Yeah, Gilda goes down. Tulok brings her back to life. Phantasmal killer. So yes, this is the last episode of the lady.
Killer. Okay.
So the swarm escaped from that machine and reformed, is what we know.
It's been so long, it would require Tulok to have passed the information on. Tulok has to be the one, I think. I don't think Kruka would have counted for it. The question is, Tulok had a real personal vendetta, and by the time Lump and Nick and Raphael had joined the party alongside Tulok was becoming pretty closed off. I don't have a completely accurate timeline in my head of each joining and the distance between for never mind episodes, days. So I'm actually going to leave this in Scott's hands to give as an honest an answer as he thinks he can for Tulok's mindset. Tulok would have shared the whole adventure, but was Tulok, do you think, and maybe in particular for Raphael, more likely to share something with Raphael? Do you think he was in the mindset of really honing in on Volok and making sure that at least Raphael knew the details that he knew? Or do you think he was too closed off at that time? And remember, this is Raphael came in end of book 2 before you fought Eurevian with the explosion. Right, just after the explosion of the magma, yeah, and Scott's turned, head leaned back, eyes closed, really wants to meta this, just expose, but yeah.
Did at one point have a book that described the process as well. I can't find that in our inventory, and I can't find it in my notes.
The worm knows. I think pretty sure you guys sold it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the worm knows.
Tulok was carrying around a portrait of this man, though. So I mean, I could definitely see him being like, "This is how he dies."
Yeah, it's okay. Here's the thing: it's tough. Because if you remember, around that time, right before Ruff existed, Tulok was digging in the exploded ground until his hands were bleeding, trying to find Azori, freaking the fuck out. So his mental state was extremely volatile.
He lost them all, and then Raphael went away, and then lost Vizik, and then lost Gilda, and then suddenly lost Azori, and then suddenly Raphael was back under mysterious circumstances. So fragile as all hell.
Yes. And, other trials and tribulations, which included battling against Lump a little bit when Lump was using the lens, and, so many other kind of chaotic and traumatic things that were happening. But I do have to say, like, between those moments, it was not always pure chaos. And what Cam said, like, this was a fucking pure vendetta. All Tulok wanted to do was kill Volok. And I think that, like, even Tulok muttering under his breath in moments of panic could have been like, when the creature, when it separates from itself, we can't let them all go away. We have to kill them all. We have to attack them. We can't let them all just disappear. Like, it's...
Hold on, may I?
Yes.
Flashback. Tulok is sleeping and constantly muttering to himself. Muttering random phrases, sweating profusely, and tossing and turning in his bedroll. Raphael, you're on watch. All is quiet until this nightmare starts to happen. What do you do?
Ruff pulls out his water skin and a piece of cloth, dampens the cloth with the cold water, and puts it onto Tulok's forehead, just to kind of try to calm him down a touch. He is not particularly skilled in medicine anymore. He lost that knowledge.
You go through these motions and wet the cloth and stoop down to cradle Tulok's head and place the cloth upon his brow, and Tulok startles awake.
Raphael. What's going on?
Terror is in your sleep, I think.
There's terrors in my sleep and terrors in my waking moments, my friend. There's terrors all around.
There is much to fear here, but don't worry. We will see our task finished.
It's true. Have you seen anything? Is there anything out there?
The night has been quiet.
Well, I hope I didn't stir you too much with my muttering.
Is everything okay with you, Sage? There has been a weight upon your shoulders that's Raphael has recognized as concerning these last few days.
His dreams of Belcora, dreams of Volok. I feel the swarm just overtaking me. All around me. Cockroaches, creatures, crawling into my mouth, into my ears, into my eyes, consuming me from the inside. And I just try to stamp them out.
Perhaps, my friend, you should focus on what we know. You have read the Book of the Worm. You understand how we must defeat this creature. Focus on these thoughts. Keep these close to your heart and in the front of your mind, and perhaps they will shield you from the night terrors.
We must be destroyed to avenge all those he's already taken. We've let him get away too many times. The worm that walks is a crafty, cunning creature. He must be stomped out. Any part of his swarm that exists will reform and regenerate. We must destroy it completely, utterly, to the last roach, or he will be back again and again and again.
You and I, old friend, we will see this done. I give you my word. You and I together will hunt down Volok to the end of the vaults or to the end of Golarion, if that's what it takes to avenge the fallen.
And Tulok nods, pulls his bedroll up, frail hands, and just lays back. Camera pans to his just sunken in eyes. One pupilless, as he squeezes them shut and tries to force him back into a troubled sleep.
And Ruff pulls out his pilfered flask of fellowship and pours himself a drink before tucking it into Tulok's bedroll.
Is it pink lemonade?
Sure, why not?
Yes. And Ruff, this flash of a memory hits you. And you know that you are inexorably tied to the Shaika, but this was not the Shaika's memory. This was Raphael's. This was important. And you had cast it aside in all of the confusion, but it wells up inside of you. But because you are so connected to the Shaika, there is an element of like, this is lore. This is not just my memory. It is my memory, but this is the lore of the world, the lore of existence, the lore of time. This is a piece of everything that the Shaika is connected to. And it gives you a +4 to your check, which makes it exactly meet to beat for an unapplicable lore. You know that you need to somehow destroy every one of these things. Your best bet is an area of effect spell as fast as you can. And I will also give you trained in Tulok lore.
Yes.
What nice.
I don't know if it's ever going to come up for the rest of the adventure, but let's keep it on brand, my friends.
Oh, I will make it come up.
Just low-key read Tulok's diary one time.
He's just sitting there by the fire, feet up on a stone, flask of fellowship under one arm, Tulok's diary on the other.
Go back to sleep, Tulok.
It'll be okay.
Can't wait to see it pop off of Tulok lore.
I mean, I'll get there.
Tulok was so fragile that his preferred drink in the Flask of Fellowship was a sleeping pill laced vodka. Anyway, knock me the fuck out.
Does this thing have Xanax?
Everyone, we must defeat the entirety of the swarm. That swimming away, it can reform. I remember Tulok's words to me. Every piece of it must be eliminated. Area of effect is the most potent.
Oh, I see. Say less then. And you watch as Beryl just pulls a flower from her hair, pulling the petals off before it creates a circle in front of her, and she pushes it forward, casting Petal Storm.
Ooh.
And so a 15-foot burst of razor-sharp flower petals will thrash violently in the wind for a minute, just shredding everything in there.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that length of time is the most important, because you have to use area or splash damage, and then you have to roll flat checks to make sure you're getting them. But a minute, yeah, forget it. Like the reeds and the plants here all start responding. They're even whipping through the water. They're using some lily pads, just like start moving all around. And I mean, even Harold, like maybe Harold's just like coming down with the cleaver because he can exploit area damage, and he's just like miraculously hitting multiple of these things.
Sick.
Ruff's just moving a fireball across the top of the water with a wand of fireball.
Yeah. Nick is standing back playing with his cloaca, watching the fun.
He's pretending to help, but he's really just dabbing mud.
Yeah, he is.
I'm here too, guys. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Little impromptu flashback. Have some hero points.
I forgot
Volok
Tulok's
is
voice.
Dead. Tulok didn't have a voice.
Nah.
Bollock is dead.
Oh,
God damn.
right through the heart.
Hey, fucking Volk's dead. Good job, y'all.
You can be sure of it now. We all knew it wasn't true, but all you characters had to think it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's for sure. Yeah. Volok finally meets his demise, and you have the ochre lens. You have 3 of the 4 lenses. You are at the cusp of the end of this adventure, my friends.
Hell yeah.
Ruff sheds a single tear out of his one working eye. That one was for you, Sage. We owe you at least that much. And for you, Gilda and Physic. Our vengeance is complete. This worm no longer walks among us.
And somewhere in the back of your head, when you say Sage, you think Tulok, but also Gav. And almost like it was capitalized. Delaris.
That flash of memory just gives him a touch of a nosebleed.
Yep. Absolutely.
Exhausted.
Yeah. You guys should be exhausted, and you are in this swamp, and in 10 minutes, you're going to be susceptible to its toxicity again. But now that you have a moment, and to gain your bearings after the defeat of these tools, finally defeating Volok, you can kind of take a look around, and you see that there are pipes, 3 lines of pipes going north to south in this room, and each of them has levers on them that are perpendicular to the way the pipes move. And if you go north, you see the 3 pipes from the second room. They're at 20 feet up. You continue to go north. You see 2 pipes even farther up, 25 feet up from the first room. And there is a narrow passage that leads farther north into what looks like another small cavern. And as you step forward, you can tell that the water is actually starting to get properly deep within that cavern.
Well, I'm glad that part of this adventure's over. That's for sure. Now, what the hell is this thing that I almost tripped on over underneath my feet here? Is it a lever of some sort? And he pulls it.
It pulls it, yeah. And it turns, clockwise. And then it stops when it's parallel with the pipe that the mechanism is attached to.
That'd be a valve.
It would be a
We were
valve.
made for this.
I put this in the adventure just for you, Scoot.
Scoot's been training his entire life.
Well, the last few years anyway. But yeah, it shifts with a grind, but then that's it. Nothing. You actually, you know what? You feel like you can hear some motion of water within the pipe.
All right, something's moving on through here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though.
Is the rope still there? Or did it get cut off when the iris closed on the outside?
No, I'd say the rope's still there.
There is a opening to the north up here. Perhaps we should investigate that first, or I'm happy to climb up. I know the stench is starting to bog me down.
Hey, swamp jokes.
Yeah, you get it. So what do we want to do? We got 10 minutes before shit gets weird again, and we got to start rolling saves. Do we want to check out this swamp to the north, or do we want to just climb the fuck out of here? And
Of course, we want to check out the swamp to the north. What type of question is that?
How deep are we talking for water? Because we're short.
You have to go check. You've all been so bashful about approaching it.
I'm just going to fuck around with these other valves here, though.
Ruff will wave his cloak and cast Water Walk on himself.
So you make your way towards this cavern. You find that the ceiling, as you come through the narrow passage to this small cavern, the ceiling dips quite low. It becomes about 10 feet above you as opposed to, 25 feet from the previous part. And the water looks quite deep. You would guess that it's going above 5-10 feet. And when you come into this room, you see, you get to the edge of where it might drop off. You see that there are 3 small kind of outcroppings of rock, and each has its own kind of turning mechanism on top of them as well.
Ruff will run to the farthest one before his Water Walk wears off, which is a minute, and just start turning the valve.
Just start turning the valve. Okay. So you run across, and you have a moment of deja vu, because once you get to that little island, there is this razored fin that dips out of the water just behind you.
Oh no!
Yeah. You start turning that mechanism. It takes 3 interact actions, and you start turning it and turning it and turning it, and then it gets to the end, and you let go, and it just starts turning itself back. It's back to where it started.
I think we're going to have to turn all 3 of these at the same time.
I think that it might have something to do with these valves in here. We have to maybe open them all up on one pipe. But I don't know. Is that just going to make more water come up in here?
I can only water walk once per day, and I have 5 rounds left. We should figure this out quickly.
30 seconds, understood.
Okay. So Ruff is in the left-hand side. Harold already activated the most southern valve on the western pipe. He goes to the middle valve and activates that.
Okay.
And then goes to the most northern valve on the same pipe and activates that.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, try one more time there, Ruff.
So you've done them all on the western pipeline, you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. And Ruff, you try it again?
He does.
Stops and then locks itself in. And Harold can hear a rush of water more than before, running through the pipe.
Oh, it's like work. I love it.
Ruff will spend 1 action to run to the next one, and 3 actions to do the same.
Okay.
Yep.
Who we're keeping track of rounds here. And while he's doing that, Harold, can you going to continue your pattern here?
I do the northern valve, middle valve, and southern valve on the middle pipe.
Okay. You should be the turn, move, turn. That's 1 round. Move, turn. That's most of 1 round. And Raphael does 3 more interact actions and locks in place.
And then the final pipe, the eastern pipe, only has 1 valve on it up in the north. So he goes and activates that.
Okay. Where are we at for rounds in water walking? Must be out now.
This will be the last round, so he's just going to run back to the shallow end because it looks like Barrel's got the last one over there.
Okay. Barrel, did you make it over there?
Yeah. I can literally cast
swim?
fly on myself if you really
Over.
want me to. Yeah, I'll spin it.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to avoid the water.
Nah, I'm good. I'll cast. I'll spin it.
You cast fly, and you fly over, and you spin it?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Cast fly, you spin it, and yep, it spins and it locks in place. And as the final one does, Harold's probably walking south to see if there's another mechanism that he didn't quite see. Maybe it's buried in a reed bush somewhere. But as you are walking south, Harold, you see that there's this sort of round shape in the wall. The wall at the south is man-made, where the rest is a natural cavern. And there's this round sort of almost dam that's a little bit waist high maybe, that had a trickle of water coming in, and every time you did one of these, more water came through and through, and it starts to spill over. And as it starts to spill over, the wall behind it after the third mechanism starts to slide down, and the water spills farther and farther and farther and more. And the water does start to come up within the cavern, but it's not at a dangerous rate, and you realize that there is an opening to the south that you can walk through.
Okay, I thought it was about to flood, and I was so excited.
You should not be. Everybody move quickly.
Yeah.
There is something swimming through these pools.
Imagine we killed Volek and then we just TPK'd.
I mean,
everyone just drowns.
It's not impossible.
And you can imagine that it's because of your efficiency in getting them done in order. Like if you hadn't done the third one, this place might have filled up, and you might have been fucked. But you were like, you figured it out quick, and you just solved it, and you move forward. And there is, it's suddenly, there's an entrance, and Harold's the first to come up to it. The water's like getting high. It's like waist high, a little bit higher. It's a bit harder for the smaller creatures. But Harold, you get up to the dam, and you could step up onto it, and you could step up one more time into another room, and you're like, you immediately walk into a little channel of water, and it's a room that is, it's square, but there's a circle, like this sort of pool. You have a little channel from where you're at that goes into a large pool in the center, and that channels off again into a wall to the west. To the north and south of said wall are a couple of doors, but you can see that the water does flow under the wall. And in the middle of this pool is like just a bunch of reeds and plants. Like they're planted in the center of this fetid, stinking water deliberately. And like they are just immersed in the filth and flourishing from it.
Story of my life.
And now that we have the story of Scott's life, that's what we're going to call it.
Who puts 3 inline valves on one pipe with no services in between? Preposterous.
I thought you were a butcher.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.